Long time no see, everybody. I've been around. Just haven't filmed anything. Also just realized I forgot sleeves for the video, but that's fine. I'll use what I have here. I want to open first edition Crew and a first edition Monarch. I'm actually heading to Gamescube I should leave soonish, right after this video. We've got a skirmish event, sorry, a blitz event, just an armory. Should be fun. Feels like some knocking right next to me. I think my neighbors, I don't know, mashing some potatoes. All right. Haven't opened Crew in a little bit. Well, I've been opening some unlimited stuff, but I wanted to open some more. I have a couple of loose boxes to get through. I won this Christmas mat, and I've been collecting some cracked baubles because I've been going to events, and there's enough of them that they pretty much just give them out for attending. I hope you guys like them. Zen State and a Foil Rune Chant. We have a few like Christmas type events happening in Flesh and Blood locally. Gamescube is one of them, so they're sort of holding back the mats and the baubles for the one big event, which is kind of cool. Hopefully we'll see a big turnout. I've obviously been playing a bit. I'm feeling very confident on my Dorinthia deck. I'm planning to build a Shiana deck. I'll definitely show you guys that when it's done. Because no one plays Shiana, I really want to do it. Really want to play a hero no one's playing. I think that comes with an inherent advantage of people. They won't really know what you have the first few times they play against you. First Majestic and a Chokeslam foil. Other than that, no real updates. I'm not going to pump the 2,000 subscriber stuff much just yet. I'll leave things be. We're at 11. Ooh, Skullhorn. Majestic equipment and a copper. I'll let that grow organically. I won't try and force it right now. Although, you know, you guys are the main conduit for growing it. Let friends know, etc. The 2,000 subscriber giveaway is quite a big one. It's a case of, and another Toxan. It's a case of Toa and the box of Arcane Rising first edition. So if you missed out on the last one, easiest way to get the channel to grow is by people like yourself letting a couple of friends know, even if they don't particularly play Fab, but they're in the card trading world, etc. I mean, I don't particularly care if you only get them to subscribe for the chance for you to win. But ideally, it's Flesh and Blood community people. Ideally. So far, non-eventful box. Ooh, Massacre's good. Dropping it. Third foil Chokeslam in a row. Why not? I've ordered a whole bunch of unlimited stuff to open on stream. WTR and Arcane Rising. Like we're talking 5-10 cases of each. So look forward to that. I will 100% be playing a bit more games with you guys soon. I just had stuff on, and I'm actually dealing with a bit of a long-term injury. That's not, it's fourth Chokeslam in a row. Look, I'm going to show you. Chokeslam, Chokeslam, Chokeslam. That's all we're getting for foils. Anyone even play the blue one? So yeah, I'm dealing with some, you know, I basically don't feel great at the moment. So hence the bit of a dip in content, but I'm still here. Ooh, foil Data Doll. Like, I'm fine. You don't need to worry. It's just The pain sort of means I can't train, and the not training usually also means my mood's a bit meh. But we'll get there. I cannot be defeated. It's fine. Just gotta talk to some specialists again. Start the journey again, looking for physios, chiros, osteopaths, plasma purifier. Why am I expecting this to be cold foil? It's an item. I'll leave that. Actually, I'll foil it. But yeah, I don't know why I was looking at it for a second going, is this supposed to be cold foil? It's definitely first edition. All right. Foil Majestic number 1. Also, there's a bit of... I'm not going to delve into it, other than saying there's a bit of negativity. Other content creators, just people talking stuff, negative views on WTR going unlimited, going out of print. Sorry, WTR Unlimited going out of print. I have fairly strong opinions about this stuff. I really don't like these opinions that are like... I'm not a big fan of people like... I'm a PC gamer. I played at a semi-competitive level for a long time. Mango. Ooh. Where's Tall Timmy for his cold foil saber? That's a good hit. It's actually something I might use in my Dorinthia deck. I've seen some saber builds. There's some benefit to playing sabers or axes, I believe, with Dorinthia. I think it's if you're trying to like anti-fatigue. That's my theory. I don't know, I think. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of like a company making a game that you love and then they release content you don't like or make decisions you don't like and then your reaction is emotions and like I know people don't like change. 5th chokeslam. Wait, how many? 1, 2. I'm gonna find them all. 3, 4, 5 blue chokeslams. And a red one to boot. Oh, look, 6. I missed the 6th one. Jeez. That's gonna be the thumbnail for the video for sure. Look, I'm not saying you shouldn't have an opinion. Obviously, have an opinion. Just the... like if you're so disappointed by a company's decisions about a game you love, just don't play it. Like, you can be mildly disappointed and not think it's all doom and gloom, but like, it feels like to me, anyway, I have some questions for James White. I actually need another twinning blade, so I'm happy to see one. And a rousing Aether. If I got to talk to James White, these would be some of the questions I would ask about the thought process behind Unlimited, what they mean by cards can be reprinted. Does that mean, will they release a remastered? Will they maybe circle back to some of these? Release collector's editions? Like, what's not that I need a promise or a guarantee, because I really don't care. Like, what I'm saying is this, I'll tell you why I don't care. It's because I can't control it, right? If you love WTR, I played Dorinthia. I clearly love WTR. It's a simpler set to learn and play. I like the simplicity. But if the game's going towards talents, ooh, I also need a Talishar. See, Dorinthia deck. It's coming. Dorinthia deck. I mean, you know what I mean. Shiana deck. If the game you love or fell in love with at WTR and Arcane Rising, and then the company running the game is like making decisions where they're like releasing these classes, elemental, light, dark, blah, 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 and you don't like that, or you feel like you don't agree with the direction they're taking, and you will not change their direction. it's not going to change. It's not in a bad or good way. It's like, that's the game they want to make. Like, at the end of the day, it's their passion. Like, it's not an arrogance thing. They're literally making it. They're, in James White's case, like, it's a lifelong dream. He spent years and years playing another game, and then he really, really wanted to build his own. And he has his own philosophy about it, the whole flesh and blood thing, play in person. He doesn't support online games and selling of it. He wants to get people together. Sloop Doop posted a great video about this. It's like, why are you being negative? Let them do what they're doing. Trust in the process, in the journey. You clearly think they have some inkling of what they're doing. That's why you play it. But questioning every decision and whining about it is just, it's in bad taste. Yeah. You're either a fan or you're not. It doesn't mean you have to agree with everything they do, but taking the position of everything they do is wrong and you expecting or insisting on answers. They don't know your answers. You're a client at the end of the day. Be a happy client. One thing I learned being in sales is like, funnily enough, this, I don't know how much this relates, but just pumped it to my head. The happiest customers in sales were the ones that paid full price. They're not the ones that haggled. They're not the ones that complain. Like, the happiest customers would buy something at full price because they really wanted it. It was aspirational. They thought about buying something for ages, or they made an impulse decision. They bought something, and they do that because they don't want to have regrets. They don't want to think about, they don't want to go home and go, did we overpay for that? They just, like, it's a, let's say it's an emotional experience. They just want to go on the journey. They're not thinking about every single detail and the minutiae of the cost. They're just like, we really like this. We want to get it. It's going to make us happy. This is a game. Why are you playing or collecting if it doesn't make you happy? Boggles my mind. Cold foil, first pack. Why not? So yeah, look, I'm not trying to be negative myself. It's the opposite. Like, I don't agree with a lot of things I hear, and not just about like flesh and blood, just in general. I'm very, there's a word for it. I'm like a counter person. I'm very likely to disagree with you on principle because I don't think you should like get into too many conversations where you agree on everything. You don't learn anything. Sometimes you're just like testing people's resolve, or like, you know, if they've thought something through. I really dislike going after companies that you love, products you love, and constantly telling them what to do or do better. And the thing is, like, if I had to say one thing I'm very good at, it's problem solving. Like, I'll even give you examples of this crap in relating to Flesh and Blood. Like, I think I have the solutions to all of Flesh and Blood's woes, if you want to say that it's got any woes. It's irrelevant. It's not my company. It's not my product. I'm a fan. I'm there to watch the game. I guess maybe I'm just that type of personality where I'm not a fan who's also yelling at people playing at their own sport that they're professionals at and telling them to do better or something. Like, that's clearly a thing in the sports world, and I'm not, you know, it doesn't even cross my mind to commentate on a sport that I'm not an expert at. But it's also not conducive to growing the game, or like that type of energy doesn't help anybody. Discussions help. Negativity doesn't, even if you're right. By the way, let's be clear. I'm not saying you're wrong or your opinions are wrong. If you know, would like to see, did I dump a rare in here? I'm not assuming that you are wrong. I'm just saying, yeah, who cares? I'll have to dig for it later. Oh no, that was the foil. We haven't hit the red. I'm just getting confused. Positivity. Try it. It works. Even positivity in when you like... It's a positive reaction to dislike something and not pay for it. Skip the next set if you don't like it, for instance. Sell your holdings, pick up a new game. That's still like a positive thing. I don't know, I'm rambling. As I do. It's your fault for being here listening. Reminder, please jump on the Facebook, the official Facebook for Flesh and Blood, and leave a review. A lot of you have, and I appreciate that, but there's like 130-ish reviews. There could be more, 100% there could be more. There's more than 130 of you that watch every one of my videos, so again, reminder, jump on, leave a review. If you don't have Facebook, I mean, that's fine. Most of you do, because a lot of Flesh and Blood trading stuff happens on Facebook. I think it's a really good thing to get those reviews up. I think it matters over time. That's what I think. Do we think we can hit anything else in this box? Yes, we're missing like 5 Majestics. Pound for pound. So I've got another loose box of Monarch that I'll open soon. I've got a lot of cases left, but I've sold a couple of boxes. So what I'm doing is with Monarch and Tails, I probably have too much, and I feel like people aren't that interested in watching it being open because of the lower ticket value. So I'm opening a lot of the lower ticket value stuff on live stream for fun. But also I'm sort of, if people want to have first edition Monarch, which was a little bit, yeah, it's still one of the more expensive recent sets to buy. I'm letting people buy it off me for what I paid. A few people taking me up for some cases, a couple of people took me up for some boxes, and I don't mind, because I do have plenty, and the thing is, I can access a lot more. So alpha, I wouldn't sell a box, because first, it's not how I'm trying to, like, it's not how I'm trying to make money or anything, like flipping those boxes. So even when I buy them cheap, I'm still opening them. And second, much harder to get a hold of more alpha boxes. Well, I could buy 10 cases of Monarch tomorrow, so. And it seems like a lot of the unlimited stuff, there's still enough out there to get your hands on. I did hear a comment, like someone talking about distribution, jacking the price up $10 a box to stores. I don't know why that mattered or why that matters. I think $10 like that sort of happens to me as a consumer when I'm buying cases, is when it goes out of print, I sort of pay $40 more a case. But I kind of don't mind. First, I'm not trying to flip, right? Second, it's like less than 10% or right on 10% of the value. It also seems like paying that, it's very easy to get that money back. Either you can try and sell that box pretty much straight away and add your own $10 or $20 and you can flip them. Second, the EV on Unlimited is pretty nuts. So if you're paying like $10 more, that's a cool card, or a Majestic. If you're paying like $10 more, I don't think I've lost money opening Unlimited cases, ever. I think you break even. Maybe single box is a little different, obviously, but in my experience, the value is nuts. You know, none of the Unlimited boxes are like $150. They're all, I'm talking Australian dollars here for those of you in America or whatever. But the numbers still, like the legendary fabled prices, like, are crazy for Unlimited for what they are. But also a lot of the foil rares and stuff, the playable ones, like in every set, you get a Command and Conquer. It pretty much pays for your box. You get even a Celestial Cataclysm pretty much pays for a Monarch box. Pretty mean, I don't know. It's a pretty low value Monarch box, to be honest. But no complaints. I opened it for the fun of it. Also, I saw some cards in there I'll probably use myself. Thanks for watching. Sorry about the low energy. I'm doing my best. I'll play some games possibly tonight, but that won't matter because I don't post this video immediately. But I'll be jumping online soon after filming this video. I'll go to this event first and then maybe see you guys. All right, thanks for watching. Talk soon.